not keep them waiting any longer. Home team, what's happening, home team? This your boy Blackberry Rich coming at you with some more Atlanta Falcons, Atlanta Hawks preview, baby. Hey, I
Sir.
got the big dog, the man with the plan, Big Ant. Holla at him, Big Ant.
What going on, y'all? Hey, we back in full effect again. Y'all get
Again.
some more of us.
Y'all get some more of this. Y'all can't get rid of us. Okay. That's just how it is. Yeah, you can't get rid of us. You're stuck with us. You gonna have us all week long, whether you like it or not. Sometimes you're gonna have us on some tour days. And
Hey,
Thursday night is one of them days. You're gonna have us on tour days. All right. So hey, y'all know what time it is, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to everything that we about, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, all that good stuff. Y'all make sure y'all make it do what it do. We talking the Atlanta Falcons going up against who everybody for some reason is saying is they talk about it like it's a marquee matchup or something, going up against Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears, and
okay.
it's the marquee matchup. It's the main card. This this is the main event on the main card. Justin Fields coming to Atlanta. His homecoming. It's his homecoming.
Okay.
This is homecoming. This is the marquee matchup. Hey, Locke,
What's poppin'?
What's going
what's
on?
up with your big baby? What's
What's
going on with you, boy?
What's up, man? They tried to hold me down, man. I thought I was like, let me go ahead and pop in for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let me
Yeah,
go ahead and
yeah,
pop in.
yeah, man. I appreciate. Hey, we got the lockness in the building. We got Big Ant
Yes,
in the building.
sir. Yes,
Y'all
sir.
know me already, Blackberry Rich. It's always gonna be a family affair. When you get the Atlanta Falcon Nation together, when you get everybody together, it's always a family affair around here, y'all. Hey,
Oh yeah.
that just is.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Definitely. Definitely.
Calling all warriors, you are a warrior. If you support Blackberry Rex, if you support AFN, if you support GSN, if you support Mad Mike Sports, if you support Big Ant, if you support the Lockness, and Lock got some music here, he got some music gonna drop, but I'm gonna let him. I ain't gonna divulge too much.
Oh
I'm gonna let
yeah.
I
Oh
ain't
yeah.
gonna divulge. Ain't
Oh
gonna
yeah.
divulge too much. I'm
Oh
gonna let
yeah.
Lock handle that. But
What's
y'all didn't know
poppin'?
he got some heat coming. Okay, it, if you support what we do around here, you are a warrior. Understand? Because by the grace of God, you can make it through anything. Because he wouldn't
Anything.
put you through it if he didn't know you could handle
Bingo.
it. Hey, so now that we done put God first, let's jump right into
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
it. Law,
Yes, sir.
man, the Falcons, man. We the
Ooh.
mock. We on the main card now. According to the rest of the world, we on the main card. This is the main event this week because
Ain't it, man?
Justin Justin Fields having a homecoming to Atlanta.
Mm.
Like, just give me some on this. Like, when you look at this game this week and all the hype around this game coming from
Mm-hmm.
Falcon fans, Justin Fields fans, Chicago Bears fans. Oh Lord, they Chicago Bears. I didn't know I was gonna start disliking y'all, but I'm already starting to. But
Starting to act like Cowboy fans. Go ahead.
I mean, God, dog.
Talk about
Hey,
it.
talk about it, Law. Talk about it. Go ahead, man.
Well, first of all, they we already got our bear traps already ready. You know, that's just number one. You know, we already know AFN is gonna be in the building at the Mercedes Benz. Let's get that. There's
Yes,
number
sir.
two. There's number two. I can't unveil some other stuff that's about to pop off in the Mercedes Benz Center, but it's gonna be lit. That's number three.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. Like stupid, like I can't say it, but it's gonna be lit. So it's always gonna be lit in the Dirty Birds nest. But understand that what's gonna happen is I can hear the headlines. It's like this is the person that we should have drafted.
Yep.
We should have got him. This is why. Look what y'all. This is what y'all gonna get. See, he finna serve y'all up. But understand, you know, we already know about the schemes and fits and Mariota and the struggles that the Falcons. But I think this is the game that we're gonna bounce back on because we're gonna serve this man up. Because people tend to forget when he's a rookie for a reason. You know, he's still in the development stage. He ain't like he's throwing like, you know, Peyton Manning out there or in his prime or throwing like Drew Brees in his prime. Look, he's running just like Lamar Jackson runs. He's not Lamar Jackson, but he's running. And he's behind an offensive line that's non-existent. That's the reason why he's running. Let's get that right. Let's not pretend like they just got off. I get it. You want to support your team. You want to be optimistic. You want to sit in here and rah for your team. But at the end of the day, man, the Bears are sorry, man. The Bears are sorry. They know it. Let's oh hell, we got half their team on our team anyway. You know, I mean, that's why they got so much cap space, cap money, because they don't have really a good team. It's just what it is. Like, so they can't even buy a win at this point. I mean, I guess they can with the money they got, but we gotta wait for next year. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, man, I believe it's gonna be a hard fight because we bruised and banged up. Our team is bruised and banged up, but we still can beat the Bears. Bad news Bears. We can still beat the bad news Bears, even at the end of that when they lost. You know what I'm talking about? So just expect the L to come. I think our team gonna really galvanize like we always talked about. We gonna come through and do what we do and what we do best. And I think we gonna eat on the defense because dude ain't got no line to protect him. That's pretty much how it's gonna go. I don't even know if they got some receivers. Who are they receivers? I don't even know nobody on the Bears team. That's how it is. Like, I ain't even been following them after they've been giving up Allen Robinson's and them. After they gave up their team, I was like, I don't want to follow them. So who do they have on their team that seemingly seems that's a threat besides Justin Fields, who they feel like we should have drafted him, a rookie. So what do the Bears really have? I mean, maybe somebody can, really tell me what they have so I know, because I don't follow them. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I've heard good things about Darnell Mooney.
Okay, yeah, Mooney. I heard his name a couple of times.
I've heard some good things about Mooney. He'll receiver. I first learned about Mooney. I think he was on one of them episodes with that little dude that be going around on YouTube making videos with players like racing against them and stuff.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about. He going to one-on-ones. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he was in one of them videos when I first introduced him before he even made it to the league. Yeah, dude from Florida. Yeah. Okay. So Mooney actually he's pretty good. He's damn good. Outside of that though, man. So they went and got Chase Claypool from the Steelers.
Okay, that's a good pickup. I can see that.
It's a good pickup. He's solid. He'll solid third down guy. Third down guy. But even with some, with the solid Chase Claypool on third down, even with the Mooney with the bright upside, and with Justin Fields being trying to be Michael Vick 2.0, they 3-7. Mm-hmm. They 3-7.
Okay.
Their defense is very bad at stopping the run. Very bad at stopping the run.
Worse than us?
Yes. It's but listen now, y'all. I'm glad you said that, and I want you to talk about. I want you to talk about this. Ant. If not for Dante Foreman and the Carolina Panthers, do y'all know that the Falcons had the 8th best rushing defense in the league?
Hold on. What?
Yeah. Before we went into that first Panthers game, we had the 8th best rushing defense in the league.
We did. We did.
It's only been 2 teams this year that has been able to run all over us. One of them teams we got the win on both of them because we beat the Panthers the first time, and we beat the Cleveland Browns with a healthy Nick Chubb and Caleb and
and they had
Hunt,
and they were
Hunt.
number one. They were number one.
They were number one rated in the league.
Yep.
And we got wins on both of them. Now we lost this last one to the Panthers.
Yeah.
But if not for the Panthers, these past 2 outings against them, we had the 8th best rushing defense. The Chargers couldn't run on us like that.
Yep.
They had to do a whole lot of check downs and dinking and dunking down the field.
And last I checked, we gave that to them because we wasn't giving them nothing over top.
Exactly. We pretty much gave them all them check downs
because
and they turned them in the first down.
They didn't have none of their receivers. They had like a wounded team too.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. There was no Keenan Allen, no Mike Williams. So listen, I mean, our run defense ain't no bad run defense. We got a pretty good run defense. Dante Foreman, real quick. Dante Foreman, he had some extra motivation against us, right? Because in his heart of hearts, he wanted to be a Falcon, but they cut him. Right? And Nick Chubb is Nick Chubb. I mean, he gonna get his.
Yep. Facts.
So, I mean, talk about it, y'all. What is it that we really afraid of against the Chicago Bears? Because they got Justin Fields running all over the field.
And you want to tackle it before I do?
I mean, I ain't really scared. I ain't scared of no Bears. The hell?
Bears?
Hey, what's that spray? What's that spray they tell the hikers to walk with for the Bears?
The bear mace.
The bear mace.
Bitch, be gone. That's what we need. I mean, bro, like, as long as we play our game, there's nothing they could do. I mean, if we keep contained on defense, keep pressure up front in the middle, and run like Ju says, run the piss out the damn ball. Play action fake. We good. I mean, they don't really scare me, to be honest. I mean, they can't really pass the ball like that, and then they can't defend the run. So I'm nah. I ain't
big facts. I mean, I say this. If I'm gonna piggyback on what you just said, they have nothing on their team. I'm gonna translate it like Ken Pell be doing. Let me be your translator. Let me be your translator. They have nothing on their team that we should be afraid of. Only thing we should be afraid of is ourselves. Is allowing ourselves, making sure we stay mentally tough after coming off those 2 losses in a bye week. It gave us an extra 10 days to get more healthier, get more galvanized, get more mentally tough, and go out there and execute the little small intricate details that like Matt might be talking about. And we just do that. At the end of the day, their team is a boo-boo team. We know it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. They're a boo-boo team. They're one of them teams that's gonna probably have most of all the draft picks because they suck. That's just how, you know. Yes. Yeah, that's just what it is. Like, let's just call it what it is. Like, they finna have all the draft picks. They finna be just like who? The Jets. How the Jets are picking up all the big names, and look where they at now. Nowhere. So, at the end of the day, if anything, we have anything to worry about. If anything, if I could think of one thing, and I would say 2 things. One, our team maintaining that mental toughness, going out there and grinding and executing, knowing the game plan, and doing what Arthur Smith designed. Number 2 is our fans. I say this all the time. Our fan needs to support our team, win, lose, or draw. These people get hyped. These people love to hear it. Our team, regardless if it's an L, we still like we are diehard fans. Regardless of what our team is going to do what it needs to do. We're going to stand tall for our team, stand strong, united, arms locked. And hey, you shall not pass. We'll have Grady Jarrett jerseys on if we had to. But at the end of the day, we're going to be there for our team, bro, regardless of what. But we need the fans.
Yep.
After this last outing that Mariota had, I know people was calling for this, man. No.
They calling for his head.
I'm really, bro. They come they swinging for it. I get it.
Yeah.
But we got to go. At the end of the day, he hasn't had a bad season. He had this one game that looked very, very, very orthodox. It looked like I don't know what I was looking at. I ain't gonna lie. But at the end of the day, we need to stand behind the brand. Be brand loyal. If we really represent the Falcons, we don't care who's in the Falcons uniform, represent that team. And I think they don't really get that aspect. And I think if we drive that mindset where we're standing behind our brand, that Falcon logo, that red and black that people claim they bleed. It doesn't matter. Bro,
talk about it.
It doesn't matter. To me, it don't matter who's the quarterback. It don't matter if we win, lose, or draw. I'm going to represent my team. There's a lot of people that weren't even there when they was the Fulton County Falcons. So let's be real. And there's a lot of people only joined the bandwagon who was winning. I seen the Walmart T-shirts that were coming out of there. They were going to go buy them $7 Walmart Falcons shirts when they won the Super Bowl. We know who they are. We know who they are. But at the end of the day, man, we have nothing to worry about when it comes to these Birds. I don't see nothing on their team that we should be worrying about. They got a mobile quarterback. We got a mobile quarterback. They got a receiver. Yeah, we got hell of receivers and a tight end. That's a receiver. It's just like a wideout. They don't have a defense. We have a defense. They don't have an offensive line. We have a hobble offensive line, but it's manageable. We have some DB problems. We know the middle of the field is our weakness. Get ready for them dink and dunks. But it's the mental tough stuff. It's that grinding out to the 0-0. I think we're gonna get there. We started out putting the guard first. I'm gonna go ahead and say, man, we're gonna have a win at the end of this 0-0 game.
Oh yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Hey, we're gonna have a come to Jesus game.
I'm telling you, we gonna have a kumbaya. You remember the Tigers when they went up on the hill? Up, they went up there and he told them about the story. That's what we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna get to that story at the end of this game where they thought we was counted out. Just like Arthur Smith said, as long as we're in playoff contention, QB1 is Mariota. He might have hinted at some possible changes coming, but as long as we in playoff contention, that's all I got. So just rally behind our guy. That's it.
Support.
Big fan.
And that's what it is, man. We can't be fair weather fans, okay? It can't be. Oh yeah, I support the Falcons when I see how good they doing.
Only if.
Yeah, I support the Falcons. When the sun is out and the weather is cool, is warm and nice and comfortable. That you're a fair weather fan is anytime these Falcons have some kind of adversity, anytime they have a letdown loss, and you want to just go right back into your hole and be like, oh, I knew it. It was just a matter of time before they broke my heart. It was just, are they really breaking your heart if you really ain't even got your heart in it with them? I mean, come on. Your heart not even in it with them, man. You support. Well, let's look at some fan bases around the league, okay? The Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns have not been a consistently relevant team since Jim Brown was there.
Ooh.
Think
That's a
about that.
long time.
That's a long time. Since Jim Brown days. That's a long time, man. And they still have they damn near still sell out their games, they home games.
Hmm.
And might I add, they actually travel pretty well. Cleveland Brown fans.
They do.
Yeah, they was
They,
in
they
there.
was
They,
they was in there.
they was in there. So, hey, Falcon fans, I get it. I know what our city is about. And this really what Lost talking about. We know what this city about. This is an entertainment city. This is a city where everything is see me, flashy, everything high profile. I get that. We get this is a city where people come to, well, they can't be themselves in other places, so they come here to be themselves. And y'all know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We get it. We
That's true.
understand. It's certain cities that's gonna be known for some things and not known for others. You got
Yes, sir.
cities that like LA that it's not only just an entertainment city, but it's also a city where they've had great sports teams. But most
True.
cities are known for one or maybe two things. Either they're gonna be a sports town, or they gonna be an agricultural town, or they gonna be a entertainment town, or an economics town. The city of Atlanta is an entertainment town. It's for entertainment. It's where people come to enjoy themselves, have fun. Don't nobody really want to see. And I said this. I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but
I
this
know.
team,
Yeah.
this city done been cursed with
Yeah.
a bad fan base ever since Vince Lombardi got turned down the damn job. Okay, so
Mm.
so that go back even further than Jim Brown.
I'm telling you, yeah, that's way back there. Some people don't even know that fun fact. Some people don't even know that fun fact.
Nope, they don't.
Fun fact, that in case y'all did not know, the guy that the trophy that everybody fight to win in the NFL, the Vince Lombardi Trophy, that guy was supposed to be an Atlanta Falcons
Falcon.
head coach. He was supposed to be a Falcon, but he got turned down the job. They gave it to I got to look his name up, but he's irrelevant. Let's put it that way.
Yep.
So, hey, but like Locke saying, y'all got to support this team, man.
Yeah.
Look, ATL Leo said New Orleans is known as a shit town.
I mean, definitely. I get them when they come to the 18, but we have never worried. The 52nd of never worried put bags over our heads. Never worried.
Never.
Never.
And they were sorry for a long time. Detroit Lions sorry for a long time. They went 0-16. And then the next season they won their first game. It's like they won the Super Bowl. They was crying.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep.
We ain't even been that bad when we lost every game. Come on, man.
I got a question for y'all.
Let's go.
Before Bill Belichick's first year, how long were the Patriots sorry?
Oh my God.
We'll wait.
I think they won once, like back in the 80s. And after that, it was like kaput.
Okay. I got another one for you.
And hell, Belichick was bad too before Brady got there.
Yeah,
exactly.
He was glad with Bledsoe on the squad. He had Bledsoe.
Exactly.
Like I said, there wouldn't be no Brady if it wasn't for Bledsoe, because he probably wouldn't have, if he didn't go down.
Facts. Okay, so let's see. Before Tony Judge won that first championship with Tampa Bay, how long did it take them to be relevant? I'm just curious.
They weren't relevant. They weren't relevant, bro. They weren't relevant, bro. They had different people on their team. Warren Sapp. They had people on their squad, but it was like when Tony Dungy got there, he took those people that was already there, got them what they needed, and then after that, they ain't got nothing else after that until Tom Brady came.
So you mean tell me
Tony Dungy put the team together, and he went to the Colts, who were not relevant, and won with them.
And he made them relevant, right?
Facts.
So it's like we gotta get over that hump. That's all that is. That's what people. They always throw up the 28-3. They always throw up the 1996. They always talk about all this other stuff. Y'all were dancing too much and partying. Or it's like it's been times when we've been close. But the thing is, I just feel like if we really rally behind our team, when I'm in the bins, I see red seats. And it's just like, bro, come on, bro.
Yeah. I
come on.
See too much of that.
Yeah. And some of them use the excuse, well, it's so much to do in the stadium. People be down in club areas and because they got like a couple little club areas you can get into without having to pay. They got, they got all the seating, like the lounge seating that's out in the mezzanine areas and all that. I don't give a fuck. Y'all have supposed to be in that damn seat cheering your team on so your team can get behind you, so you can be behind your team and so you can give them some life so that they can pull out some wins.
You know what? Most of them be outside. Still tailgating.
I think another thing, issue is, bro, it's like I seen so many Falcons fans focusing on Matt Ryan getting benched. They're worrying about supporting your team. They worrying about this person over here instead of worrying about what's in front of us. And you don't think Mariota, like that's one of the reasons Matt Ryan, he never got a fair shake to me. He never got a fair shake.
From jump, they wanted him out.
And this, like I said, and from his first pass was a touchdown.
Michael Jenkins.
To Michael Jenkins. Nobody done that. Nobody have ever done that.
Nobody.
To Michael Jenkins.
This still wasn't enough.
I think we colorblind, bro. I think that's what it really is. Some of us are colorblind. Yeah, some of us are colorblind. They only see one color. If you ain't that color, they don't see it. So at the end of the day, like I said, we supporting our team. It goes the distance because you don't think, like, even when they had the interview with Evans, I think it was Evans that interviewed, he said they hear all the stuff that people are saying. Even our own
NFL Network, yeah.
Yeah, even they think they ain't human. You think they don't sit back and talk about this? They see the same stuff we see. They hear all the fans talking about it.
Yeah.
If you knew that some people might feel like I'm gonna go out here and just get my check, win, lose. I don't care about winning. The fans don't really care about me winning. I'm just go out here and get a check. What if they have that mindset to be like, man, they don't even want me here, and then people get upset? I mean, we got our hard critiques. I get it. We give them hard critiques because, like you said, this is an entertainment city. This is considered the new Hollywood. They consider Atlanta the new Hollywood. That's why you see so much movies getting done down here and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's the new Hollywood. And so with that prestige, with that level, everything goes up. They want the team to go up. That's why the Braves are looking good. That's why the Hawks are looking good. That's why Atlanta United came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now it's like our Falcons. Let's get our Falcons our time. But they don't understand. We're still mending wounds from other people's regimes. We're still mending those contracts from people that ain't even here no more.
Nope. People that ain't here no more, bro.
We got $60 million that we got to deal with. We couldn't get no Ndamukong. We couldn't get these people that people want because we didn't have the money for them. So that's why when we get another Chiefs DB or something, somebody got something to say, I'm like, dude, that's a budget pickup.
Like, bro.
That's a budget. We need depth. When people go down, you put somebody else that's complementable to that area and that position. If they might not be a AJ Terrell, they might not be a Casey Hayward. But sometimes, like that little dude Armstrong, he was poo his first game out. He was called on. His next game, he did good.
He was solid.
He just got to adjust in game. Adjust in game, come back the next week, learn from your mistakes, and execute the plan in order. That's next man up, man. It's just what it is. They just don't People just don't support this team, bro. It's just what it is. If we was winning, it'll be a different story.
And Christy Lewis, she say the out of town fans, they rep always, all the time.
Always.
It really is the fans within the city, the fans within the state. That's really who it is. That Fairweather is them.
Mm-hmm.
Because she right, man. When the Falcons travel out of town for away games, and you see Falcon fans in the crowd, those are real fans, bro.
Yeah, real fans. Yeah,
those are real. They like us. They gonna rep no matter what. So, she right, and she say she down there in South Mississippi, Aints country.
Yeah,
so she down there behind enemy lines, and she holding it down
right there.
She holding it down. Hey man, it's not that we saying every Falcon fan has to be like we are. Have your criticisms, have your critiques or whatever. Want what you want for your team. You well within your right to want to see your team be a specific kind of way. You want to see your team be an airing it out team, then that's what you want.
Yeah.
If you want to see your team being a run dominant team, then that's what you want. All we saying is just because it don't look the way you envision it, don't mean don't support it.
Right.
Bingo.
That's all we saying. You still can support your team, even though it's not even though they're not going in directions that you want to see them go in. They can still be successful going in the direction that they go in, even though it don't look like how you want it to look. Because at the end of the day, you're not a professional. At the end of the day, it's you don't know better than these coaches and these general managers and these presidents of operations. You don't know better than them.
Nope.
So, but you well within your right to want to see. At least you're involved in what you want your team to be like. At least you're involved. But still support your team, man. You still gotta support your team.
Exactly.
Now, hold on. I almost messed up. Hold on. This Falcon, this quarterback controversy. I don't want to stay on it long, man, because it really just hurt my damn nerve, bro.
Can I say something right quick?
Go for it.
I said this in the beginning of the season when we took an L to the Saints. I said if Mariota would have won that game, it would have elevated him with the fan base.
Yeah.
But because we had remnants of what it used to be, we can't hold a lead, can't finish a game, play 3 quarters, play 1 quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I think that put a stench because it's like people still got this mindset we're the same team when we're different. Okay.
Yeah.
We're a different team based off even by quarterback. We have a mobile quarterback now. We don't have a pocket passer like Matt Ryan. So this controversy that they're thinking about, they're creating a narrative. Even the media is creating a narrative because of what we just witnessed that Thursday night. And I'm going to just be real with you. When has there been a real fire-ass Thursday night game? Like, when has there been a Thursday night game that you jumped out your seat about? Thursday night games are kind of mediocre, bro.
It's either dead for both teams, and it's just real slow, or somebody getting blowed the hell out.
Yeah, it's like we ain't had no really burn burner type of Thursday. So I wasn't expecting that game to really be fine. Like, I wanted to win because it was my birthday, and I wanted the Falcons to send me out for my birthday lit. But I get it.
Yeah.
But it's controversy. That's just a media narrative and people feeding into this hype after looking at that debacle of a game that Mariota had. Everything, all facets of the game looked at asinine. Just let's be real. But this controversy comes from the fact that dudes, it's like somebody must have talked to Mariota. That's why he played like that. Maybe his job is on the line. Now, honestly, that can be the case. He did sit down when he threw that interception that it was a holding penalty at first, but they just dropped it off and said, "Don't even worry about the hold." He threw a pick. When he sat down, his eyes looked like he was somewhere else. So, which he was, throwing the ball off his back, and I don't know. But it's controversy. Like I said,
a spin-a-rooney Hail Mary.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I was like, this man breakdancing on the thing. He's breakdancing and throwing the ball at the same time. That man lit, boy. So at the end of the day, man,
I came on at the right time. This is perfect. This is perfect. I'm gonna take this man out.
What you got to say about him, man?
That my brother Denzel, y'all. Denzel, what's up, man? Talk about it.
What's up? What's up? I'm walking the dog right now. But matter of fact, that's a good metaphor. I'm walking the dog, finna walk the hell out of this man. Look, man, this man did exactly what Darren just said. He did the spin-a-rooney and
the Booker T.
The Booker T 5-star, 5 times.
Look at him
throwing picks ass. Don't make no damn sense. But I give him one thing. People talk about he our best chance right now. That's by default.
Yeah.
That's by default. That's because we don't know what Ritter is. And I mean, he's a rookie, so defense is gonna throw the kitchen sink at him, and it's gonna be a slaughterhouse. Right. But one thing is for sure, we all know, and I don't know how some people may disagree. I done heard people disagree about this, that Ritter is not a better passer than Mariota. He is a better passer than Mariota.
Tell him to go look at his stats. Go look at his college games and see how he throw the ball. And look at
they say that's college. I'm like, yeah, but
what you mean?
What you mean?
That's enough right about now.
Precision is precision, bro. It don't matter. He's a precise thrower of the ball.
Don't matter.
He is. And it looked like it be having lag on it at times, but it really don't. Like looking at preseason games,
he know how to put the right touch on his ball.
Yes. Pause, Aaron. Pause. Touching ball.
Pause that. Touching ball.
But yeah, man. Sponsored by Manscaped. BlueChew.com. BlueChew.com.
Hey, since you brought it up, hey, real quick, if y'all got, you're trying to figure out, ladies, what to get your man for the holidays, you're not too sure, or he probably one of them guys. He got everything in his closet already. He got the smell good. He got the Stacy's in the back of the car. He got the suits, and he jump clean already. Well, top him off a little bit. Go to Manscaped. Hit him up with some male grooming products at Manscaped. You're going to get 20% off your purchase, and you're going to get free shipping if you use the code ALN.
Let's get it.
Yep, you got out.
Wait.
What is britches?
Did you say top him off?
Yep, he did say top him off. Bam. That just happened.
Top your man off.
Bang, bang.
Go top your man off, ladies. Get on that Manscaped. 20% off. Use the code AFN and get free shipping. Let them water his britches. They got the smell good for the undergarments. They got the trimmers for the undergarments. They got everything. They got ball deodorant. They got all that good stuff.
Say before you give him the cake, Manscaped.
Oh, you give him the cake. Manscaped. I like that one.
That's a nice one. That is a nice one.
Okay.
But hey,
everybody, good lineup.
And what you think about this quarterback controversy, man? Between the fan base, man, on Desmond Ritter and Marcus Mariota.
I mean, it's like we were talking about on the first show, man. There's no controversy to me because he's still a rookie. We have to let him develop into what we want him to be. Like we can't just throw him in there and expect to see, Tom Brady. We can't do that. He's still a rookie.
Bears.
Yeah, I think that one word was good enough. It is the Bears. It is the Bears we're talking about here. So it's the perfect. It's lined up to be actually the perfect start for him, considering that who's your next game? 2 games. Washington, which is a good defense.
So
Good
you
defense.
saying
And Pittsburgh.
to start Desmond Ritter against the Bears?
I wouldn't start him, but I damn sure would have him in there at some point in time.
If Mariota's stinking up the field.
You damn skipping. If Balls is getting scaled over 5 yards again because a stat read that Kyle Pitts has the most overthrown balls thrown to him in the league. That ain't just off a coincidence. He wasn't getting overthrown balls that often last year when Matt Ryan was throwing it. And that ain't to compare the two. Matt Ryan's a Hall of Famer. Mariota's is Mariota. His best nickname would forever be MM1 or whatever they called him in Oregon. But the Mighty Duck, I guess, something similar to that. But yeah. So it made sense. It made sense. You ain't investing in those 2 receivers just for nothing. And also, you want the defense to actually be like, now we got to respect the pass. We ain't just got to worry about the run because they not respecting the pass. It was like, well, if we make them pass the whole game, it's a win. It's a win.
I'm gonna say this. When I watch the All 22, I can't front. I see Drake London and Kyle Pitts and even Olamide Zaccheaus. I see them getting open a whole lot on passing plays, and Mariota's missing it. He's not seeing. He's not even seeing to throw them the ball.
Not trusting himself.
He's not trusting himself to get. I don't know if he ain't trusting the routes that they run. He don't know how to get it to him, or the timing is just too off for him to. He's hesitant on the throw. But you're seeing them get open, and they not getting the ball. And when they finally do get the ball thrown to them, sometimes they done stop halfway on the route because they ain't expecting the ball. That's still their fault because regardless, you got to do your job. But he got some skin in the game because they so used to him not throwing the ball when they get open. It's like, damn, bro, why? It's not like it's coming to me. I'm just a decoy right now. So he does have. So with this quarterback controversy, and like y'all saying, it's not really a controversial to me because first of all, for all the points y'all made about Desmond being a rookie and they gonna send the house at him, you only setting them up for failure. All the points y'all making. My thing is this, just like I said over on the last show on AFN, just like I said over there. Every topic for me begins and ends with Michael Walker. Sorry, ass.
Talk about it. Talk about it,
bro. Are we talking about him? Oh man, are we really talking about him too?
Look, hold on. Now. I'm gonna put it back up here. I want people really to feel it. This is the topic. This is the topic right now. Falcons quarterback controversy. And I'm telling y'all right now, y'all energy fan base is in the wrong place, bro.
Wrong place.
It's in the wrong place. Your focus need to be on the other side of the ball because the Falcons' number one problem, their number one issue, begins and ends with Michael Walker. Sorry ass.
You gonna have to elaborate on this because I must miss this part.
I got this right here, real quick. It's third and 18. This man would be out of position on those big plays like that. He'd be out of position so much to a point once we put Anderson in, it's like we put him in too late.
Yep.
We put him in too late. Like, cause it'd be like 3rd and 18, they'll get a first down. For a good little minute, we was good on 3rd downs when we got Anderson in. If you can go look at the stats. When we got Michael Walker, ever since he got hurt by the carpet monster going on the sideline, when he got hurt, he ain't been the same. Carpet monster, the DJ Shockley carpet monster got him, and he just went down on the side, and then nobody even touched him. He looked like old girl on Bridesmaids when she was taking a poo in the street when she was running. He was just like, he just went down. That's what he did. He just went down, and after that, he ain't been the same, bro. I don't know if he hurt.
He pulling in the street.
He's taking a poo on the field, bro. He just went down. I don't know. I just said Michael Walker, bro. He was making so many good plays last year.
Mm-hmm.
We was like, he's a playmaker. I remember it. It's like he's a playmaker. Michael Walker's a playmaker. We said that same thing about Grant now. Michael Walker ain't even in the conversation anymore. I think, like I told Mike, I think he's a good personality in the locker room, but out there on the field, he's like a different specimen of it. He's like a shell of himself. And he might not mentally be there as well, but he's off. He's really off when it comes to him being on the field. That's costing us on the defense.
Okay, so we run a 4-3. We got Rashawn Evans, Troy, 3-4.
3-4.
So you got Rashawn Evans, Michael Walker, Troy Anderson. I think it's somebody else I'm forgetting at linebacker.
They sometimes put Carter back there. He comes sometimes.
Yeah, he's mostly DN. We gonna leave him where his natural.
He's natural position, DN. Okay. Yeah.
So you take out Michael Walker. I love Troy Anderson. Troy Anderson.
He's an outside linebacker. His natural. Lorenzo Carter's natural position is outside linebacker. That's what he played.
Yeah, okay, true. You know what? Because he did. Yeah, he is outside linebacker. So you take out Michael. Michael is only really good for sideline to sideline. Better than Rashawn Evans in coverage, but not as better as Troy Anderson.
Not this year.
Not this year?
No. Rashawn Evans has outplayed Michael Walker in pass coverage. He's outplayed him this year.
Yep.
Do you think that's matchup basis, or do you think like base wise? Because Mike will match up with a slot receiver. Rashawn will match up with a tight end, which it makes sense because I mean it's not so many tight ends that's gonna be that damn fast.
When I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you my NFL Plus account so you can go look at the all 22. Go look at these games. It don't matter who Michael Walker been matched up on. It don't matter if it was a tight end or running back or receiver or offensive tackle or left guard. It don't damn matter.
Nope.
All of them cooking his ass.
What damn?
All of them. Let me break this down. I'm gonna break it down for you, and I'm breaking it down for fans that don't have the all 22 access. Let me break this down for you. Michael Walker is our Mike linebacker. Okay.
Right.
Yep.
That means he got the green dot.
Mm-hmm.
That means the play call that come from the sideline from DP
goes to his helmet.
It goes to his helmet, and he has to translate it to the rest of the defensive group.
Facts.
That means he's the quarterback of the defense. That means he's calling the play on defense. That means he has to be the first person to do pre-snap reads. He has to be the first person to recognize what's coming from the offense based off of film that they've done. He has to be able to recognize their personnel packages and be able to determine by down what it is that they're more likely about to do. He has to be the very first person to recognize these things because he's the Mike linebacker. This is what Michael Walker does on every single play.
All right. So he brains is what you're saying.
Oh, wait a minute. Do what he do. Do what he do.
He done know Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Y'all don't know that this did.
Baker's man.
When I was doing like this, he was getting the call in the hill from Dean Pease. When I did like this, he was getting set.
Mm-hmm.
When I did like this, the ball is snapped. He danced behind the line of scrimmage. When a left guard coming, or a right guard pulling, or a tackle pulling, or a fullback coming, anybody. If a receiver coming to block him, he's folding like a damn Versace wallet. This is what you did not see. You did not see him get the call and translate it to the team.
Nope.
What we about to do, and what you don't see him talking to other players like, hey, this gonna be you right here. This gonna be you. This on you right here, Isaiah. We looking for you to make a play. You don't see him doing nothing like that.
None.
Then when he getting set, he's not making any pre-snap reads at all. None. Zero.
Nah, he ain't making no pre-snap reads.
None.
But yeah,
He's not adjusting the defense.
That's a damn sure.
When the ball is snapped, and I'm not making this up. This is not an exaggeration at all. He's literally taking himself out of plays purposely.
Yeah. It's on film.
It shows.
It's on film.
Especially that Carolina game, this past one.
That's maybe why I don't see him as often. So I really ain't have much to criticize on.
No, he's off on the side, bro. He's putting himself out of position. It's like, so he ain't got to worry about no hits, ain't got to worry about no execution, he ain't got to worry about no assignments. It's like he's abandoning his whole.
He's abandoning his position.
So what you think? So because it's from what I remember seeing, he's normally in on the first down, second down, and they normally put Trae in on third downs or second.
No.
Depending on where the ball is spotted. He still be out there with who?
Yeah, he still be out there. He be out there with Evans, him, and then they might put Trae out there too, and they'll move him to the middle. He be out there.
Move him to the middle. So then you have Lorenzo, you have Carter and Ebikati.
Or Malone.
Yeah. Malone. Yeah, Malone be out there too. Yep. The packages he be on, but bro be out of position. It's like they'll run past him because he's so far off to the left.
Yeah. He literally turned away from Dante Foreman multiple times. Coming up the gap. Coming up
I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was just getting pushed away.
No,
he had the guard was on him like right on right, just.
Listen, you got to fight through the contact, man.
He's too small to fight through contact. That's one thing I didn't like about him. He is too small to fight. Troy Anderson is bigger than him.
Troy Anderson is bigger than most people. He's a freak of nature. Michael Walker's a pretty big guy. He's a pretty big linebacker, bro.
Michael Walker.
He's about 6'3". He's about 6'3", 250 some pounds.
No, he's 230 some pounds.
Y'all, he over 230.
Well, no, that's right. He gained weight. He gained weight. He ain't 250 because Troy Anderson's 242.
He'll solid 240. He'll solid 240.
Yeah.
He's 6'3", and he'll solid 240. He ain't no small dude, bro. He's not small.
Well, I guess sitting next to, lining up next to him, Troy Rashad.
So here it go right here. He is 6'3", 229 pounds.
I told you.
He done lost weight. He done lost weight.
Yeah, we're getting pushed around.
Yeah. So the question is this then: is he not the guy? Well, I mean, I'm gonna answer my own damn question, but I'm gonna ask y'all. Do you think he's not mentally tough to be the captain of the defense? Like he can't be the captain of the linebackers. You think somebody like Evans needs to take over?
Yeah.
He's not mentally tough enough for that position. He's playing out of position.
Yeah.
To be honest.
He's really not a middle linebacker.
Can that be coached up though then?
Maybe.
Can he be coached up?
It's about this though. It's about this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like him being, you thinking that he's smaller or he too small or something to fight through contact.
You can't even say that because I'm gonna give you one person name that was really, really small, and he was a beast. Steve Smith Sr.
Yep.
He was small, 5'9", like 5'8", and still doing it.
Yeah,
came back from injury.
One of the best blocking receivers there has been.
Yep. Yeah, he was good at blocking. Yeah, surprising. He would put his nose in your chest.
Yeah, he was like the Derek Fisher on the team. You know how the Derek Fisher, he'll get one big shot. He was small, but he'll get that shot for you.
I mean,
that's Steve Smith.
The simple matter of the fact is, he's a linebacker that does not like contact, and that is a problem.
So he's doing the Ridley?
If you ask me, he's worse.
Oh,
because he's literally turning himself away from contact, bro.
So do you think he should have been one of the ones that got axed when it was time, November?
I'm gonna say this. It was a mistake making him Deion Jones' successor. It was a mistake.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because remember, you was basing off. You was basing off of last year.
You gotta put them hands. Hey man, come on.
Let's slow that part down.
Hey, that's what we need him to do. That's what we need him to
do. Hey man. Hey,
that boy got scarred.
I don't know trigger word.
Let me tell you something.
Contact.
Let me tell you something. I asked Ant on the last show. I said, Ant,
oh boy,
if you sitting there in the 0 tech or the 1 tech, and you got somebody behind you playing soft, they angel soft, they cottonelle, they snuggle, they Charmin tissue. And you know, every time y'all sit there and watch film after a game, and you see him, and you a defensive tackle, and you got to be looking across the room, and bro, like, what the fuck is you?
What are you doing?
What the fuck are you made of, bro?
That when you don't even say that, just throw your hands up.
You made a Jello pudding, bro. What are you made of, bro?
He said velvet and snuggles, chinchilla fur.
I mean, we done played this game before. The game of football. It's a physical game. Yes. When you have to play with somebody that's not physical, and you know they getting their ass blowed up every play, you know they out of position every play. You want to kick their ass.
You know what that remind me of? Have you seen The Longest Yard when Tracy he said, what y'all playing? He said, we ain't playing football, we ain't playing balls. Tracy Morgan character.
That man ain't that bad, man. That man ain't that bad. Nah,
that's Michael Walker right there. We ain't playing football, not balls.
Nah, we ain't gonna say that bad. Nah, he's the backup quarterback. He's the backup quarterback. I know you remember the backup quarterback.
Oh yeah, Percy.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, he got a popcorn. He said the damn popcorn.
Now,
Hey,
Big Beezy was the other one. Now, Big Beezy was the other one.
Hold on, Big V's. Mike, I don't know what happened to Michael Walker, bro.
let me explain. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say this is I'm gonna say this as clear as I can say it for everybody, bro. Everybody that's listening to my voice right now. Michael Walker is the sorry some bitch playing football right now.
Damn.
He sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the film don't lie. If you look at the film, dude is taking it. He's taking himself out. I've looked at it. I got NFL Plus too. So, yeah, it ain't the film don't lie, bro.
He almost playing like he's shaving points. But now he on defense, so he adding points. That's how he's playing.
They made good point there, boy. They made good point there.
And like Christian Lewis said just now, he's played like that in multiple games. The games he's played, the only game I can go to and say Michael Walker was doing his damn job was the very first game.
I would say first game against the Saints. Yep.
Because he literally took Alvin Kamara out the game.
Literally.
Completely.
So where is that Michael Walker right now? Somebody put PA out on him. I need what can somebody
the
find?
APB.
He's still in the first game. He's still in the first game. That's the problem.
I think he's still in the first game with all them. With Jarvin Landry them, because they still there too.
Yeah, they still there too.
Yeah, they still there.
They still in the combine. They went further. They went to the pass.
This defense against Justin Fields this week, and I'm gonna tell y'all, this defense against Justin Fields worries me because
it should.
Justin Fields cannot throw the ball worth a damn.
Whoa! Once again, you get my hands, son. Whoa!
Hey, for real though.
He ain't throwing it right now because look who he got. Look who he got. When he have anything. When he got drafted, he's on draft night.
Wait a minute. Who do Matt Jones have? Who Matt Jones got?
Jacoby Myers, DeAndre Parker, a good offensive line. One of the best one of the best head coaches of all time. A run game, Ramondre Stevenson. Do I have to go on?
What?
He got a decent offensive line now. You can't stop. The New England Patriots got a decent offensive line.
They keep rehiring the same coaches too. They let them go, come back, let them go, come on back.
Because they suck everywhere else. You only good at that coordinator position.
Yeah, exactly. Hey man, Blackberry, your screen froze?
You can't believe Jacoby Myers is a good wide receiver now.
You trying to tell me that Matt Jones got more to work with?
That Justin
Fields?
It's Chicago. Matt Nagy was trash. He's not even there anymore.
Yeah.
Matt Nagy, Bill Belichick. I mean, that was enough right now. That's enough right now. I mean, that's not up for no discussion. Up for no discussion right there. That's the end of that debate. Right now.
The coach ain't got nothing to do with the execution on the field.
All right, man, you gotta look at this. New England had look at all free agents they brought in. Think about it. They brought in a lot of free agents on that defense.
We're not talking about we talking about Mac Jones.
Now, as far as wide receivers go, it's pretty much equal. I mean,
okay, so what's Justin Fields' excuse?
That the line and now he got David Montgomery. Khalil Herbert just got put on IR. So and Khalil Herbert's not playing Sunday. David Montgomery is a beast, as well as Justin Fields. But we all seen the capability that Justin Fields has to pass in the air. The boy
Win!
He torched Clemson.
Hold on. We talking about college?
You talking about practice?
Are we really gonna say? Are we really gonna talk about the first?
Not the NFL. We talking about college.
Well, once again, he trash ass team he has around him. Who he throwing it to? Mooney is the best thing. His tight end is the best thing he got. Kimmett is the. I wish I had him in my fantasy league. That's his go-to. Your tight end is your go-to.
Hey, Blackberry, let's have a moment of silence. Okay.
It must be having a moment of silence for that team he got around him to bring something to life. Prayer, blessings, rain down upon him.
You got me about to click on find my hot girls here. That's what you got me about to do.
Well, you might find the damn offensive line that's supposed to be helping him.
Okay, bro. Check this out. They're one of the worst passing offenses in the league. That's with Justin Fields.
Why?
It doesn't matter. They're one of the worst. Okay.
That's because they fall.
This is not his first go around in the NFL. This is second season.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This man go to 21st.
The quarterback. Wait a minute.
As long as he's been in it, shit.
Other quarterbacks that came in with him that were drafted outside of Trae Lance because he's hurt are playing pretty decent right now.
Hold up, no, not because he's hurt. We're not gonna let this fly. He's trash.
Trae Lance is hurt, bro. He's hurt.
Trash.
You can't
when he
prove
was starting, he was trash. He started the first 4-5 games.
No, he did. He got hurt in like the second week.
No, Trae Lance got hurt. Third. When did we play them?
Either way, it don't matter.
5?
Justin Fields has not shown progression in his passing abilities in the NFL. He has not shown any progress. All he's doing right now is what they dumbed down the offense. And that's true what K Styles them was saying. They dumbed down this offense for him so that he could be a little bit more successful in games, which is fine. I have no problem with it. But the fact that you have to dumb down the offense for him to be able to run the ball and for him to be able to check it down, that tells you a lot about his throwing abilities, bro. It ain't just about his passing options, his receiving options. He has to be able to deliver the ball. And he has not shown that he can do that consistently. So they dumbed down the offense for him. Okay? Because this Mooney guy, he's a pretty good receiver.
He is. I like him.
He got Chase Claypool now, who's a solid third down receiver. He got Ty Montgomery. Let's not make it. Who's a very good out of the backfield catching running back. Let's not pretend like he hasn't had opportunities to show accuracy and persistency. He's not showing it because he just ain't improved on it. He has not developed into a good passing quarterback. So he's using his legs. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But this is the situation. He's coming in to an Atlanta Falcons team right now, whose defense we may have AJ Terrell back this week. If Michael Walker, like I said, it begins and ends with this sorry son bitch. If Michael Walker, in which we know Dean Pease is going to start him still, and he's still gonna have the green dot.
Just like Mariota starts.
Michael Walker will be the reason. He will be the reason why Justin Fields looks like he's progressing in his passing abilities this week. because Michael Walker is making everybody on the defense look bad, and he's making quarterbacks look good. He made PJ Walker look like he's actually going to be somebody. This is
I didn't know what was going on with that.
Twice.
This is what I'm telling y'all. And I really mean this. If you put Troy Anderson out there and sit Michael Walker ass down, I know some people say put him like K-Style. They say put him in his natural position at outside linebacker. I don't even want him out there at outside. I don't want him out there, period, because he's not showing me that he's going to be reliable. He's showing me that he's going to take himself out of plays. He's showing me that he's going to be afraid of contact. So why would I want that on the field? But see, the thing is, Dean Pease runs a 3-4 defense. If you don't use Michael Walker, you have to use more 4-3 sets. And that's not what Dean Pease wants to run. No, because you have to have full linebackers on the field, bro.
It's a backup. It's a backup. I know y'all probably don't remember.
Troy Anderson is his backup.
No, it's another one. He was coming up in preseason and they kept him on the team. Hardman, I want to say his name is. I have to look him up. But
you talking about Landman?
Landman. He's a good run stopper. He's a good run stopper. I haven't seen him. Of course, they don't put him in for the passing coverage. But
the point is, though, you still have.
I like what I've seen.
If you don't use Michael Walker, you're going to have to see more 4-3 sets. We know this because when he was out, when he was injured due to the turf mongrel, like Locke said, when he was out, that's when we saw more 4-3 sets because Dean Pease is going to have to do that. But that's when our defense was at its best.
I think that's what. I was saying, it was nice.
We had 4 defensive linemen and 3 linebackers: Troy Anderson, Rashawn Evans, and Malone. When we had them, when we had that lineup, bro, the defense was much better. When Rashawn Evans had the green dot, and you saw Rashawn Evans doing Mike linebacker shit that Michael Walker just does not do. He doesn't make pre-snap reads. Rashawn Evans makes pre-snap reads because he knows what he's doing. Michael Walker looked like he don't know what he's doing out there, bro. Like he don't watch film. Like I ain't gonna get that. It's simple as this. He makes the defense 5 times worse than what it actually is.
He does.
He makes
third and 18. They make it 3rd and 18. Like you think of 3rd and 18, that's you already off the field at that point. They converting 3rd and 18, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 14s, 12s. It's like what?
Or when they get a holding call, this Sunday happened a lot in that Thursday night game. Carolina had got like 5 holding penalties on 2nd down and made it 2nd and 20 or 2nd and 18. The next play, they just go right towards Michael Walker and pick up 12 yards.
Straight up the middle.
Straight up the middle. But is that more of scheming? You schemed?
No, Denzel, it's because he's a
on top of his talent, on top of him. Man, you ain't playing into his strength, whatever that strength may be.
I don't care. If I could look at it and say, I'm seeing Michael Walker be in front of plays. I'm seeing Michael Walker be in the right position. If I can say that, then I say, yeah, it's the scheme. We need to get out of it. But that ain't what it is. It's his play. It's his ability to make plays. It's his ability to be smart enough to know what's coming from the offense. He ain't got none of the tangibles for a Mike linebacker. Right now, he ain't got none of the tangibles to be a linebacker.
Damn.
Right now, he just looks like a gunner on special teams. That's what he looks like.
Oh, my God.
He ain't even that because Gunners got to be able to go out there and knock somebody block off. And he can't even do that because he trained.
I honestly thought he was gonna get sliced off the team for a minute, bro. Like I thought he was gonna get cut off the team. Real talk. I didn't think he was gonna be there when they let Rush go. I was like, okay, Graham. I'm like, okay, they really ain't playing. But Michael Walker, man, he's still there. Do you think he's gonna be like a trade package?
It was a mistake. It was a mistake making him Deion Jones' successor. And we see the trend now with Dean Pease and Arthur Smith. They're gonna trust the experience before they trust somebody that don't got the experience. That's why Troy Anderson did not get the starting gig. But everybody with eyes can see
Eye
that
test.
Troy Anderson is the best option at middle linebacker. And you
Oh,
have
most
Rashawn
definitely.
Evans
Most
as your
definitely.
Mike.
Most definitely.
Everybody can see that.
You
So
seen that?
with that being said, then with Troy Anderson being a rookie, but he's also a freak. When some people try to make the case when it comes to the quarterback, though,
Oh, you read my mind. You read my mind. Where are my hands? You read my mind. Blessings. Blessings.
so when people make that sound, they're like, wait a minute, Troy Anderson. It's like certain people it translate from college. Like I said, it's very few. Just like Pitts, his stuff he translated from college like it wasn't nothing. But they'll make the same argument when it comes to putting Ritter in. But then they also made the same argument after that Panthers game. If dude is doing Ricky-esque type plays and stuff and stupid stuff, it's like, why don't you just put the Ricky in at that point? Right?
I mean, common denominator. The common denominator.
I honestly, just like you said though, Denzel, you said I think since the Bears are trash, a dumpster fire sitting in the back of somebody's dumpster, I think they should at least put him in a couple of plays to see what happens. Like how they do in New Orleans, they switch back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I think they should give him a couple of snaps.
Well, in New Orleans, they don't do that because you automatically know that hey, they doing a quarterback switch. It ain't Jameis. It's they own unicorn, and you automatically assume okay, it's a run play. It's QB. I mean, this QB run design. We know it. He's going outside. He might do a fake handoff and then run it up the gut. Who knows? But it's a run play. Now with us, it would be a scheme. They would, of course, scheme it up to where it fits Desmond and it fits his freshness. So it ain't nothing too crazy. It's nothing too much. They feel like he can't handle. Which I feel like. I mean, he was the most pro-ready QB.
It would be the exact same offense.
It would. Because, I mean, it ain't like that boy. They both run. They both can run. Now, Mariota probably can run faster. But, I mean, they both can run. Desmond already came out and said, you don't run that. He would rather not run.
Desmond Ritter would be running the exact same offense. It's not like Marcus. It's like not Marcus is running an offense where they asking him to do a whole lot. They asking him to hand the ball off, and they asking him to when it's time to throw the ball, just do a good ass job of doing a play fake and get the ball out your hands in a quick fashion, in an accurate fashion. That's all that it is. It's mostly just handing the ball off or keeping the ball. It's not a very It's not a very complicated offense.
No,
it's not complicated at all. It's the perfect offense for a rookie quarterback. This the thing though. It's also an offense where you're asking him to take a lot of punishment. You're asking him to take a lot of lumps that he ain't got used to taking yet on this level. The speed of the professional level is a lot different. Matter of fact, it's multiple speeds once you get to the NFL. In college, it's a whole nother speed. It's not the same. So when you got a offense where you're telling your quarterback you're going to take a lot of lumps because you're going to be a part of the running game, you're asking him to take a lot of lumps. Marcus Mariota has the experience to take those lumps because he ran the same offense over in Tennessee.
And what did they get him?
But it's not about that. It's about who is more prepared to run the offense as constructed. That's what it's about. Now, if Marcus stank up the field in the first half of this Bears game, anything like he did in that Thursday night game, you most definitely put Ritter out there in that second half and see what he can give you. And I'm not saying that to say he need to start the game afterwards, but at least put him out there in that second half and see if he can give you some more of what Marcus Mariota put out there on the field in that second half. That's all I'm saying. But
when do you think then, since you said they're more prepared, we can all agree right now, Marcus Mariota is more prepared. He's more experienced, best chance of winning. If I know damn well, ain't nobody saying Marcus Mariota gonna be the starting QB next year. With all that cap space we got, with all that, you don't want it. You rather not spend none of that on no quarterback, and you want to find out what you got already in house. So what you want to have them take them lumps behind a newly reconstructed team, in and out, and then we find out, damn, now we need a quarterback for the following draft or the following free agent.
What you mean newly constructed? This is basically the same offensive line. It's just
next year. That's what I'm saying. I'm setting up the question where would you rather have him start taking those lumps this season, late in the season, or starting next year as that be his first game?
You talking about circumstance. You talking about the circumstance. If the circumstance let's say our circumstance this year is we actually make a playoff appearance, then no, because we've already lost 6 games. So that means if we make a playoff appearance, that means we go on a run, and you can't put him in late in the season because every game counts now. Every game means something. So you have to stick with Marcus Mariota as long as Marcus Mariota is not stinking up the field. So he still wouldn't get that opportunity till next season if he was to get that opportunity then. It's all about the circumstances.
Okay, do the other circumstance. Well, if we don't make it to the playoffs and we mathematically are out.
Definitely.
If we are mathematically out, then you let him get some reps now to get his experience up.
Playing with house money.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about with Michael Walker.
Going right back, circle back to him.
Why not? If Michael Walker is playing this ass as he's playing, why not give Trae Anderson them reps now so he can get his experience up, so he can get better?
Pretty much.
Because just like I told Ant them over on AFN earlier, Ant, what I said. Mm-hmm. Maybe in this Thursday night game, maybe it could have just been an ugly game that we could have still pulled out a win with if you don't got Michael Walker out there running away from contact, and you make a few stops with Trae Anderson to get their offense off the field, and maybe you could just put the ball in Cordell hand, Algier hand, Huntley hand, instead of trying to ask Marcus Mariota to do something that he ain't really good at, and that's win you a football game.
Bro, the hole is right here. This is where Devontae Foreman is going. Michael Walker is all the way over here. What are you doing?
Ain't he a middle linebacker? Well, so that's my whole point. Is maybe if he's not out of position so much on critical plays, they don't make stops. Maybe you get their offense off the field and you don't have to worry about playing catch up the whole damn game.
Well, shoot. Also, there's a lot of things can be pointed in that game and the game before. Offensive line, pass protect. We all
That's the number
know
one. That's the main.
that's number one. That was dirt ball trash. Oh my God. That one play where and I know Gossett is a third string guard. Well, no, that was Hennessy. What was that guy? That was Gossett.
You know, Gossett's a third string guard.
And Derrick Brown picked him up and rocked the baby to sleep and put him on the ground. I said, in real time, I said, why? Why are you letting this man do you like this? You are grown as well.
Rockabye, baby.
That man put him to sleep. He said, get out, devil.
But you know what? The earlier this year, Gossett had to step in for Wilkinson.
Oh,
and Gossett, I think that was in that Cleveland Browns game.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually played very well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, consider now, you got help in the middle because you ain't got to worry about clowning or that freak of nature on the other side as well.
Bro, it don't matter. He got to go, like you said, he's a third string guard, right?
You playing to get backups as well.
But the point is that he had a good game and he just had a really bad game. But just so happened, his bad game, everybody played bad, not just him.
Yeah, everybody.
Even the coaches made questionable calls.
Yeah, because Cordell getting 5
blocking.
Cordell
Avery Williams ain't got no business back there blocking.
Right. Even Huntley. Where's Huntley?
Why is Huntley not back there or Algier back there blocking? Or even Cordell? Why is Avery Williams back there blocking? It makes no sense.
Ain't no way.
So do you think it's because they were tired from playing Sunday and coming back to a short week on Thursday?
Oh yeah, it had a lot to do with it.
Because the NFL prides itself on protecting the players, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
But they still got these Thursday night games.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I think it's okay, but why can't the Thursday night opponents just be guys coming off a bye week? Why do it have to be
who just played Sunday, right?
That just played, right? Just have it be guys that just came off a bye week.
You got the contracts with the networks, and you got to pump this and pump, and it got to be good. They try to make it
Prime. It comes on Prime.
Look, you got people that's 55 years old in preseason talking about, well, what is a prime and how do you work it so I can see the Green Bay Packers get trucked and ran over by the giant himself, King Henry. I want to watch that. Put that on the television, little Jimmy.
But just have it be teams coming off a bye week, man.
It's 17-week season, 17 game season. So you only got one bye week, which they should have made it 2 if they really cared about player safety.
Do you want to see your team off 2 weeks? Do you want to see that?
The league is going into February, end of January, middle of January. By that time, NBA All-Star done started.
It's about that money, bro. You know what it is.
It's about that money. They don't need 2 bye weeks. It's real simple. Just have the Thursday night game if you gonna have it be 2 teams that's coming off a bye week. But see, really, that's really compromising with the players that don't want the Thursday night game. Because if you think about it, they're coming off a bye week and they're gonna have 10 days between the next game.
I didn't think about it.
They get plenty of rest time. They get
Mhm.
plenty of time what's the problem? What's the big deal? You have at least 2 to 3 teams in having a bye week anyway.
Right.
But
Just
I guess
bench 2
it's
of
the
them teams.
market. It may be the market. It may be the market of what those two teams are. Because think about the market of a Kansas City, the market of a Baltimore, the market of a Miami. And I want to say Miami. Nah, I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
they don't do Thursday night games all season. They cut it off around like week 14 or 15 or something like that.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's not like it's all season.
Mm-mm.
It's pretty easy to do if just from the outside looking in. But hey man, everything with me begin and end with sorry at Michael Walker. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't care about this quarterback controversy, man, or the lack thereof with Desmond Ritter and Marcus Mariota. I don't care. These Falcons can be competitive even on their worst day, which we seen last Thursday. It was their worst day, and they were still in that game.
Still right there. Still right there.
So to me, I'm gonna break that bitch down and see what could have been changed to make this a better outcome for us. And it began and end with sorry ass trash bandicoot Michael Walker. That's
Offensive
who
line.
it began and end with.
Offensive line. And offensive line.
But hey man,
And Mariota not throwing able to
I
throw
can't
passes.
even say the offensive line because it's been Mariota was like out throwing Pitts. He was underthrowing people. It was like he's
Oh yeah, he number 3. He number 3.
oh boy.
It'd be terrible. I'd be feeling so bad for him. You see that ball still over there, and you just be like, "I'm so sorry."
I think it's a
Man.
confidence thing with him because at the end of the day, like when he threw that ball to Demir Bird and he took it to the house, and then he went back the next week and threw a ball like a slant, and Demir Bird took it up the middle and took it to the house. It's like he can throw the ball, bro. I don't think he's confident in his throws. And like you said, he's not reading the field. He's not doing his check down. He's not going through his progressions. When
He hardly chased the ball
like
now.
it's like he sees only like he know, okay, hey, break, pitch, you getting the ball. And that's all he sees. He'll look right at him the entire time and try to throw it to him, even though he know he be throwing into like double coverage. That's why he got a lot of picks.
Yeah, because there was one pass he threw. That shit was terrible.
We're gonna switch gears real quick, man, because like I said, the headache I done got with this quarterback stuff, man, it gave me a damn headache. We're gonna switch gears, man. The Atlanta Hawks. Inconsistencies. So it seems as though that they have games where you look at them and you say, man, this team is on one. This team is here. They have arrived. And then they'll have a game like last night.
Jesus.
Against the Boston Celtics, who I get, well, they on a winning streak. They on a 7-game winning streak. Now they on an 8-game winning streak. Well, they just get embarrassed. But I'm gonna read this stat line for y'all. Before I get y'all take on this, let me read you this stat line. The Boston Celtics came to town, and this is what they did. Jason Tatum had 19. Grant Williams had 18. Al Horford had 7, but he had 11 boards. Derek White had 16. Jaylen Brown had 22. Hauser had 15. Cornette had 15. Pritchard had 14.
And we talking about Pop?
points.
Okay.
Talking about points. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys in double figures. And if you watching that game, you saw what was going on. They was hitting everything from behind the arc.
Everything.
Now,
nothing.
I'm gonna say this: when a team just got it going one night, it's gonna be hard to beat. When they can shoot lights out like that, they're gonna be hard to beat. It's hard to beat any team that's gonna be able to shoot that well that night. You're gonna have to be shooting as well as them and have to make at least 1 or 2 more stops than them. So I'm not gonna get too, bent out of shape about last night game because they're not gonna shoot that well every night, bro. The Boston Celtics.
Nah. They just was on it.
Yeah, they just on it. They on a hot streak right now. They got a lot of momentum and they feeling themselves from behind the three. But eventually that 3 ball slows down. We know that. That eventually that 3 ball slows down. But I still got to critique the Hawks. If you see that they knocking down a lot of them perimeter shots, your perimeter defense need to step up.
Gotta step up.
Definitely.
So my question is this, Ant. Do the Hawks, do they have enough perimeter defense right now to be able to stay with a team like the Boston Celtics come playoff time?
Come playoff time.
Do you see? Oh, let me rephrase it. Do you see their perimeter defense improving so to where they can stay with a hot shooting team like the Boston Celtics in a playoff in a series?
It can improve, yeah, of course. Because last night I seen a lot of wide open shots where the defender, you trying to cheat under the screen, and dude, it was like practice shots. That type of stuff you can get better at with time, practice, and communication. And we have to remember that this team is still trying to figure each other out on offense and defense. So I think once they figure each other out more, I'm not gonna push the panic button or anything, but
go on. You say so? You're saying it's like growing pains.
Growing pains, yeah. That's all it is.
So they can be more. They can get to where they're more consistent. So Denzel, as far as the inconsistencies right now, because right now they're 9-6. Can they put together? Can they put together 3-4 wins at a time before a loss? Do you see this team being capable of
Yes, most definitely. They did it. They just did it. Now, this is the most inconsistent right here. You literally have an inconsistent bench. That bench got out, scolded, out, hard, out, played, out, man, by their defense. Tremendous. 3 of those players you mentioned were on the bench. 15, 14.
Yeah, exactly.
They had 44 points between the 3 of them. They had 44 points.
Our bench barely had probably 20. Barely. Nobody got close to a double figure. Except for, I think, Jalen Johnson. He had, 7 points?
He didn't have 20. Griffin had 6. Okongwu had 2 points, bro. Aaron Holiday had 2, and Jalen Johnson had 7, which is about what he been getting every night. So outside of Jalen Johnson getting his 7, which is what he typically gets, Griffin and Okongwu and Holiday, they didn't get nowhere near what they averaging a game.
Nowhere near. And I said this one point in a fan group page. Bogan will not be enough. His shooting will not be enough coming off the bench. It won't. You will be relying on that one man to either create other players to have open shots or him to make contested. For one, they gonna make contested shots. Even though you have DeJounte on the floor or Trae on the floor with him at all points of time, more than likely.
You don't think AJ Griffin and Big O, you don't think they'll be reliable contributors?
For one, we don't know enough about AJ. AJ is 19 years old. 19. You can't expect much when he did what he did against who was that, Milwaukee? If I'm not mistaken. He balled, but that was only that you can't expect that every night. You can't expect that consistency every night. That's why I say we need another player. You got to bring in somebody, or somebody got to step up to the point of where maybe what is his name? Trent Forrest can be a spark. Like who was a spark that came off the bench? I can't remember. I don't know, but you either got to bring in somebody or somebody got to step up. Simple as that. If anything, I'll be looking over at Philly. You treat Montrezl. It was Montrezl Harrell.
Mm-hmm.
You treat Montrezl Harrell like he subpar. Putting him in the garbage times, and he's racking up 8 points in 3 minutes on us.
Yeah.
You go throw that bag at him, a little bit of bag at him. Come on over. You come off the bench. Bogey now has an enforcer off the bench with him because he don't have no enforcer. He got no thug. The thug on the starting five, we all say is DeJounte because he just steal everybody candy. And now you got somebody that Okongwu can really play the four, which he is. Montrez is just he ain't got he has the wherewithal masculinity to where I'ma just beat your ass in this paint and be a 5 or another 4. It don't matter. But now you have variety other than just depending on Okongwu to get boards and putbacks and be more consistent and get more than 2 points. No. No. You need another shooter and you need another shooter or a thug. Simple as that. You ain't getting past Boston. They gel too good. They gel too good. Too much.
So, what you think, Law? These inconsistencies. What you think they need to tweak a little bit? Do you think is it something that they can tweak right now? You know, to try to get some of them consistencies up. Try to put together these 3-4 wins before they put a loss in there.
The way I see it, I'm thinking it's basically piggybacking what Ant said. Like it's the growing pains. They're still trying to really just rally their team together. You know, DeJounte, he's a new piece. He's an intricate piece. But it takes time. And I think that's one of the things that we're so used to seeing Trae do it by himself. It's like you gotta put your other people in position. And it's like they're gonna do their thing, but the problem also is that bench play, bro. It's like when you're underusing your men in their capabilities. I always said, like, you don't have a Michael Jordan on your bench. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a person that's a good caliber person, and you having them on a bench playing, or like you said, you put them in garbage time when it don't even matter. You should already be well aware of what you're basically knowing your personnel. You should know when to strategically put your personnel in position to play upon their strengths. And I think we're not really doing that as we're trying to really see what everybody's good at doing. We know who DeJounte is. We damn well know who Trae is. And it's like we're just trying to implement, Like sometimes, like even that game when Capella, we were just talking about Capella that time. We were like, man, he seemed like he ain't really 100%. And then he came out there just blowing them out the win and then go back to his
and was
normal show
balling.
of himself. And it's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
So I just think, like I said, it's a game of runs. We already know that it's a game of runs. I think we can pull out 3 wins. Like you said, we've already done it. It's just that we have to be more consistent with a game plan. It's all about execution too. You know, when you're going against a hot team, it's like the way that you like knock a hot team off, you get them, let them play the game that you want them to play, not the game that they want to play. Like when they went against Boston, they let Boston come in there already hype off their win streak, and it's like we just gonna shoot threes, and if they can't stop it, and they weren't stopping it at all, and it's not even putting a hand in their face to try to block their sight from the basket. It was just like they were just shooting all over the place. When you allow a team, it's just like football. When you allow a quarterback to sit behind, any quarterback to have time to sit back there and survey the field and throw the ball, he's gonna find somebody
He
open
gonna pick you
eventually,
apart.
and
Gonna
he's
eat
gonna
you
pick
alive.
you apart.
Yep.
And that's exactly how it is. You want a team that's hot. That's the reason why it was so difficult for people to beat Golden State, because if you couldn't match them Splash Brothers with their threes, you out of there. And it's pretty much that's just how it is.
Yeah, and like Ray McCullough said here, you know, we was missing a lot of open shots against Boston, man, last night.
Yeah, we couldn't hit nothing.
We couldn't hit nothing. It was very sad to watch, man. We couldn't get the ball to find the bottom of the net, and when it did, it was on the outside of the net. It went inside the net, so it wasn't looking good. It's not gonna be that way all the time. So it's gonna be games. I mean, you want them to put together 3-4 wins in between a loss. That's what you want. That's how they gonna stay in a good place, relevant in the East. And then eventually you want them to put together those 7-8 game win streaks like how the Boston Celtics are doing right now. You want them to be able to do those things. But last night, that's why I said I'm not gonna put too much stock into what I seen last night. Because Boston, they just hot right now from 3.
Like a different team.
Yeah, and we're not a really good 3-point shooting team. We don't take as many threes. We last in the league in 3-point attempts, and we don't have the percentage at shooting threes without Bogey being in the lineup that we would have with him in the lineup. Because
without Trae being out of this funk, because Trae's in the funk.
Well, Trae has never been. He's a streaky 3-point shooter. When he get hot, he's on. He's really on. But if you asking him to stay somewhere around 38 to 40% 3-point shooting, a night, that's not him. He's a low 3-point percentage shooting guy. He's gonna shoot between 28 and 30% from behind 3. That's just who he is. Last year was his best year from behind 3. He was like 38% for the season. That's probably as good as he's going to get with him. But we don't take a lot of 3-point shots anyway. So when a team come in like Boston, who just can't miss from 3, and you're already not that 3-point shooting team, you don't take a lot of them anyway. Plus, you don't have your most consistent shooter in Bogey. You don't have him out there anyway. You have to be able to get those points inside. You have to be able to get to the free throw line. And last night, we just couldn't do that. We couldn't stop them from shooting. We couldn't stop a nosebleed last night. They was hitting everything. And then we didn't make it no easier just giving them wide open shots. So I'm not going to put too much stock into it because Boston just on the street right now. We got to see them again. So am I too worried about it? No. I think the inconsistencies right now are just beginning of the season inconsistencies. We got to get a couple pieces in that. We got to get Bogey in there. And like Denzel said, we got to get another guy coming off that bench that's going to be the enforcer coming off the bench. We have to get that enforcer off the bench. But on a positive note, what I'm seeing out of Jalen Johnson.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
What position do you think we need to pick up to be that additional piece coming off the bench? Do you think it needs to be like a big man so he can get high percentage plays around the rim, or
Big
another
man.
3-point shooter, or what you think? Oh, is that big
Big
man?
man.
Oh yeah.
Big man.
I
Big
thought so.
man.
I thought so too. I thought so too.
Yeah. We need a true enforcer.
man.
We need in my opinion, we need a true foe. That's what we need. A
Yeah,
true
we need
foe.
2 5.
Because this the thing. Onyeka Okongwu might be naturally a 4, but he plays big. So him playing the 5 is fine for me. Because when I say I need a true foe, I'm saying I need a Montrezl Harrell. I need a
Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett or Jay Crowder. Somebody who, but even Kevin Garnett, he could also score for you. See, Onyeka can score for you. We need a guy who we ain't asking him to score, really. We just asking him to be down there and
physical. Okay.
Right. Be that physical
dog.
presence. Be that dog presence.
That bruiser.
That bruiser. That's what I think that's what we need coming off the bench, man. But on the bright side, what I'm seeing from Jalen Johnson, I'm seeing this young man really starting to come into his own in the role that he's playing with this team.
That's true.
Because he's getting steals, he's getting blocks, he's getting rebounds, he's making those grit plays and turning them into points. And that's what you could tell Nate McMillan done had a discussion with him about. It's how you gonna be effective in your role. You'll go take chances on getting some steals, take some chances on getting some blocks. We can get some fast break opportunities. You can score. Because his scoring opportunities in the half court aren't going to be there that much, hardly ever. So when he's on the floor, that's what you can tell. Those are the plays that he's attempting to make. Those plays down on the defensive end where he turns the ball over and they can get in a fast break opportunity, and that's where he gets his opportunity to score or facilitate. So he's doing a real good job of that so far.
That's how we need to play anyway.
That's how we need to play. Because our fast break, we was last in the league last year in fast break points and fast break opportunities. So that's what we need, man. But hey, we're gonna go ahead, close this thing on out, man. Put the Q&A up there for anybody that's still left, and then we'll appreciate y'all joining us.
Definitely.
Raymond Collins, Bubba Gump, Christy Lewis. We appreciate y'all, man. JR.
Definitely.
Wallace Smith. Hey, man, we'll appreciate y'all coming through. ATL Leo. So anybody in there got a question they want to ask the panel, y'all get it in there. What I'm going to do right now, though, is I'm going to go to my brother Denzel. Tell them how they can find you on social media. I hope you got that shit fixed, whatever it is that you was talking about, that you was embarrassed to say in front of the world, whatever the fuck that shit. I hope you fixed that shit.
You laughed at it. It don't matter.
Tell them where to find your ass at.
All right. Instagram, Seek True You. Seek True You. That's Instagram. Facebook, that's my name. Just look me up. It's my name. Denzel, No Washington. That's not the name of it, but you get it, yeah.
Denzel what? You act like you the only damn
Denzel shit. Who? Oh, tell me. Denzel, tell me. You want me to give him my whole government name?
Yeah, did nobody tell you? Give
him yours. It's the same last name as yours. Give him yours.
You the one giving them your damn Facebook. I ain't tell you to give them your damn Facebook. You doing that. So you might as well give them the whole damn thing.
You should go with that. You should go with Denzel No Washington. I think that would have been cool. That would have been cool.
I thought about it. Yeah, I did think about it.
Because everybody know Denzel Washington. You was Denzel No Washington. That would have people would have got this. I would have fucked with that.
That's gonna stick. Yeah, that'll stick, man.
It'll stick because there's a lot of fake ones out there. Denzel Ward, Denzel Mims, yeah, carry on.
Hey, man, tell them where they can find you. Then jump on that question right there. How about them dogs?
Oh, man. Okay, first, y'all can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Mr. Jackson 19868 at gmail.com. And about them dogs. Since we already beat our tough task in Tennessee, I believe we can repeat this year.
Repeat.
I put that on everything.
Everything.
I do too, bro. I put that on everything. Back-to-back
Everything.
championships, baby. Back-to-back championships. I
Two
like it.
times.
Lock, where they can find you at, man, and how about them dogs, man?
Okay, you can find me Locking Sports, man. Twitter, YouTube, IG. I mean, them dogs, bro. We looking like they are who we say they are. That's pretty much what it is. We champions. We're gonna remain champions. I mean, we've always been top tier regardless. We've always been a top tier university, always been a top tier football team. So at the end of the day, man, we just finishing off what we already just started.
Yep.
That's pretty much
Picking up
it,
from
bro.
what we left off.
Hey, pretty much. That's it.
There's just stepping on necks.
Raymond Collins said, do we think Pease will pull the cord on our boy this week? Talking about Mariota. He's got to be on point this week and
No, he ain't. He talking about your boy.
He talking about your boy.
Oh, you talking about my boy?
Yeah, he's talking about your boy.
Oh, Pease. Oh, he said Pease.
Yeah, your boy. Yeah, your boy.
It's your man's.
Look, Raymond, man.
Is this your king?
I really don't. As much as I got to say about how sorry that some bitch is, because he is sorry as well. Okay, as sorry as I think he is, I do not think Dean Pease is gonna set him down. Because we saw how bad his ass played on that Thursday night game. And he been playing bad all year. But Thursday night was by far his worst game. And he left him in there anyway. So do I think he going to set him? No, he's not.
Question, follow-up question. Do you think, since this will be Pease's last year as the defensive coordinator, or do you feel like he's already in a hot seat too because of the defense?
That's a good question.
Yeah, he is like 105.
Because I said what I said earlier, everything begins and ends with Michael Walker. If he continue to play that sorry some bitch out there, yes. Yes to everything you said. It's his last year. He on the hot seat. All that shit. If he continue to put Michael Walker out there, yeah. Arthur Blank gonna go to Dean Pease and say, "Hey, bro, go ahead and take that bag right there and all that shit right there that got your name on it. Put it in that bag.
Give me your
zip it on.
Here's
Zip
your
that motherfucker up.
Nigga.
Don't zip the bag up. Zip that shit up, nigga. Zip it up. All right, carry your ass up out of here." That's what he gonna tell him. If he keep putting that sorry some bitch Michael Walker out there, that's exactly what Arthur Blank gonna do, bro. He gonna fire the hell out of his ass. He ain't gonna leave it up to Terry. He ain't even gonna go to Terry. Terry gonna come home. He gonna come to Flowery Branch one day, and he just gonna see an empty damn desk. He gonna see an empty damn office that used to have Dean P shit in it. That's what he gonna see. So, and it's gonna be because of Michael Walker, bro. He's a coach killer right now, and I mean that.
You mean that?
Hey, y'all. We appreciate everybody joining us, man. This has been Kingdom Come. Y'all check us out every week on Thursdays, 8:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Eastern Standard Time, however you want to put it. 20:0500. That's how I usually put it because I'm a truck driver. So however you want to put it, be here 8:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You can also join us on Tuesdays, same network, same channel, or you can catch us on Georgia Sports Nation right here 6:05 on Tuesdays because we come on before the 6-man K Styles. Y'all go over there. Y'all show love to the 6-man K style. Y'all show love to Big Ant. Y'all show love to Denzel. Show love to Lock. Yo, Lock got some heat coming. He got some heat coming.
Oh, yeah, coming.
Hands
I ain't
team.
Hey, no spoiler alert. No spoiler alerts over here. No spoiler alerts.
Oh yeah.
Lock got some heat coming for y'all, man. So y'all stay tuned for that. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the notification bell so you can always know when we finna bring you these goods, baby. It's been a pleasure. Home team, y'all know what to do.
Team.
Always rep for the home team, baby.
A-Town, shout.
Catch us on the flip side.
Indeed. I'm gonna do this right this time.